So in 1981, the Farvey and Kierskovsky in 1987 proposed a similar new Heckscher-Ohlins model. They all inherit the Heckscher-Ohlins model's assumption that two countries differ in such product factor endowments. The relative abundance returns to production factor. They have some new assumptions. In the two elements of production, one is mobile and the other is fixed among the producers. In two products, one is homogeneous and the other is uh, and there is at least one producer can produce a differentiated products. This is assumed that the product differ in quality, and the vertical product difference in the model origins at quality. The product quality difference origins at capital amount relative to labor amount. The demand on different quality products depends on the product price and the buyer's income. In addition, a budget constraint determines the consumers select low-quality products at a preliminary stage. As their income increases, the consumer's choice changes and the high-quality consumption's amount increase. The model is in this page. That is the cost of the country A is denoted by C, and the C prime is the country B's production cost. And the A is the number, the character to denote the product quality, and W is the wage rate of country A. W prime is the wage rate of country B. R is the return to capital, or the capital return to the capital's price of in the country A, and R prime is the capital's price in country B. And taking the product quality as a given, the C, the cost is a function of the product quality A. That can be written in this way: the CA equal to W plus A times R. And the C prime of country B is a function of A as well. That is equal to W prime plus A times R prime. Based on the assumptions, A and B have different factor endowments, and A is relatively abundant in capital, and B is relatively abundant in labor. In this way, R is less than R prime, and W prime is less than W. And the product quality is a continuous function of the capital to labor ratio K over L. That is, the high quality product is labor intensive, and the low quality product is labor intensive. It is further assumed that there is a marginal quality that is denoted by A A1, equalizing the production cost of two countries. It is can be denoted in this way. the function of A1 of country A with the marginal quality A1 is equal to the cost of country B. So it can be derived in this way. You can follow this derivation, right? So at last, it will come arrived at the conclusion here because the W prime is less than W, and this becomes greater than 0. And if the difference of those two countries is less than 0, and it can be inducted that the A1 is less than A. This means country A is capital abundant and has a comparative advantage in producing with quality at higher than the marginal quality. And if the the costs and minus greater than 0, and you can infer that the A1 is greater than A, and the country B is labor abundant and has a comparative advantage in producing with a quality lower than the marginal quality. So as a conclusion, this means that in a intra-industry trade occurs if the demand for high-quality goods coexists with the low-quality goods. And as a conclusion, it explains the intra-industry trade cases that can't be explained by the old HO model. Generally speaking, it is about the trade-out products with vertical differences. That is, for example, China import the suit in famous brands such as Pierre Cardin. At the same time, it exports clothes with a general quality. In a similar industry, the production of different products requires a different stock ratio of factors, and people's demand for the same or similar products is different. So there is a possibility of trade, but the theory has been widely challenged because the production of capital intensive is not bound to export of high quality products, such as the existence of so-called handmade high quality products in trade practice. And the current trend is handmade products are more expensive. If the difference between the unskilled and skilled worker and physical and intellectual work labor and simple and complex labor are taken into consideration, this difference of human capital exists. The conclusion of new HO model is still quite applicable under certain conditions.